Welcome to this yoga flow, Energize and Restore, taught by certified yoga instructor and mind-body practitioner, Ashley Davis. Let's start in a seated position, legs crossed, and bring your attention to your breath. You can place one hand on the heart and one on the abdomen as we inhale through the nose, expanding the rib cage up and out. Exhaling, drawing the breath all the way down to the root of the abdomen. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Letting your thoughts dissipate with each exhale. And let's go ahead and drop the chin to the chest. Feel free to place your hands gently on the back of the head. And we'll start by rolling the neck in circles. Taking your time, working on any kinks that may be in your neck as we roll in one direction. Inhaling back, exhaling down. And let's go ahead and reverse the other direction. One side may be tighter than the other. That is completely normal. Feel free to use your hand as assistance if you get caught up rolling your neck back. And let's finish the neck circles with chin at the chest and return to neutral. Now let's just roll the shoulders up toward the ears and all the way back and down the spine. We'll get a few circles back and roll forward. Now we'll go ahead and work on the wrists, however you feel you need. You can circle the wrists in one direction and reverse in the other direction. And let's go ahead into tabletop position here as we rock back and forth for a little bit of a deeper stretch in the wrists here. We can turn the palms up, down, fingers can go forward or towards the knees. And we can always place the fingertips facing each other with the palms up or down. As we rock side to side. Whatever your body needs for this one is up to you. Now for cat-cows, I want you to create some movement. Everyone's body is different. So for our cow, as we inhale, lift the chin, the chest, drop the belly button to the ground. And for cat, as we round the spine, feel free to move back and forth, side to side. You could always move in circles. Again, whatever's best for your body is going to be holistically right for you. We are all different. We store our stress, traumas in different areas of the body. So my cat-cow may look much different than your cat-cow. And let's go ahead and get ready for our practice. We're going to start with sun salutations, A. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Find the center of balance. Wiggle the toes. Arms up as you inhale, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to lift the chin and the chest on your inhale and exhale as we step back and lower to the mat for chaturanga and upward dog for that inhale. Exhale into downward dog, and we'll hold here for a couple breaths, drawing the heart to the knees. Inhale as you step forward, lifting the chin and the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale on the rise as we begin our second round. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chin and the chest. Exhale, step or jump back into plank, lowering to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Press through the heels, drawing the chest to the knees. And inhale, step forward, lifting the chin and the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale on the rise. We will repeat this again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting the chin and the chest. Exhaling, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lifting the chin and the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Step back in warrior one as we inhale, arms up to begin our standing sequence. Exhale, warrior two, reaching both arms back and in front, pulling the mat apart with your feet, and exhaling into triangle pose. Arm extended up. Could modify by looking down, or we could advance this by wrapping your top arm around to your thigh. Inhaling, arm up, and exhaling as we reset. Inhaling, arms up, Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Other side, inhale, arms up, step back, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, shifting your hips back, triangle, gaze up, reaching your hand to the sky, modifying with your neck down. Advancing, you can wrap your top arm around your waist. And we come back to reset. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Arms above head. Exhale, hands to heart. We have 2 more poses here in standing position. We'll start with tree. Place your foot wherever comfortable, at the ankle, above the knee, or in the groin. And find your balance. We want both hips to be even. When you've found that focal point of balance, you can open your arms into tree pose. Focusing on your breath here. With each inhale, we lengthen the spine and grow tall. With each exhale, we release all negative energy. And let's go ahead into eagle pose. We'll wrap that same leg around the standing leg. Opposite arm over the other as we wrap in eagle position here for eagle pose. And shake it out. Let's hit the other side, starting with tree pose. Find that comfortable position, whether your foot is at your ankle above the knee or in the groin. Hands to heart, finding that balance. When you're ready, you can open the arms up to tree. To advance this, you could close your eyes, working on the stability here. Inhaling, growing tall. Exhaling any negative energy. And we'll move into eagle pose as we wrap that leg around our standing leg, switching arms into eagle position as we lower our hips into eagle pose. Our goal is to try and keep our pelvic bones even, hip bones. And when you're ready, you can shake it out. And we'll go ahead and lower to the mat to begin our floor exercises as we restore. We'll start in pigeon. You can place the left or the right foot in front first. Ideally, we want that front shin to be parallel to the front of the mat. But if you're not there, as I'm not, that is perfectly fine. Yoga is all about beginning with where you're at and growing from there. Feel free to modify this position by placing a block or pillows under your hips. And when you're ready, you can lower to the mat, releasing tension in the front hip. We can roll it on up, stacking the spine nice and tall to get a hip flexor stretch in the back leg. And we'll go ahead and switch sides, placing the other foot in front and into pigeon on the other side. Pressing those hips into the floor. We want to try and keep the hips square to the mat, so feel free to prop the hips up with a block or pillows. And fold forward when you're ready. One side is usually tighter than the other. That's perfectly fine. Just take note. So you can do a little extra work on the tighter side. Growth is all about pushing through challenges, and our challenge here is how tight the hips may be. So just push through it, breathe through the tension as you continue to grow and develop. This is such a great restorative position. You can do this in bed before you go to sleep. fresh in the morning. So many benefits. Let's go ahead and sit tall to get a hip flexor stretch in the back leg. Remembering to keep that back leg rotated down at the mat. And we'll fall out of this as we stretch and extend the legs out in front for forward fold. We'll start stacking the spine tall. And then we'll just fold forward, sliding the hands down the thighs and the legs, reaching as far as you can while keeping the spine engaged. This pose is not about getting your head to your legs. It's simply about lengthening the spine as we fold forward, starting with the lumbar, the lower spine, peeling out of your pelvis here, and finding a place to rest as we restore the body, the function of the organs, the muscles relax. You could always place a pillow on top of your thighs to rest your rib cage on. Again, just focusing on your breath here as you push through the struggle, the challenge, the discomfort. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Filling the abdomen, the lungs with air and releasing. We'll go ahead and move into our last pose before Savasana as we roll onto our back, one vertebrae at a time, placing the feet flat on the floor. And pressing into extended bridge pose. You can clasp your fingers together in a fist, stretching the shoulders, opening the chest, squeezing the glutes as we lift the hips, opening up the hip flexors at the front of the legs, tucking our chin to the chest, and just opening the heart here. Feel free to use your hands as support for your lower back, or keep the hands flat on the floor. Again, whatever works best for you. Focusing on that breath as we advance through this pose. And exhale, slowly lowering back to the floor as we extend our legs out to the side of the mats, palms up in Savasana. Feel free to stay here in Savasana as long as you would like. Reconnect with yourself, the earth, the support we have here on the earth. And send your intentions out to the world, humanity, your family, friends, and yourself for well-being. And when you're ready, you can roll over to the side as you begin to awaken, wiggling the toes, the fingers, and propping yourself up as you slowly rise to a seated position. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to working with you again.